Okay, good morning to everyone. Myself Neelima from Department of IT and Assistant Professor. So in St. Martin's Engineering College. So today I will discuss the topic operators in PPS. So PPS is nothing but a program for problem solving. And is a first introduction. So what is meant by operator? So it is tells about the nothing but a symbol, and it tells about the computer to perform the mathematical operations or logical operators. And here, so what is the types of operators here? So arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, and assignment operators, increment or decrement operators, and conditional operators, and bitwise operators, and special operators. So first we discuss about the what is meant by arithmetic operators. So means it is nothing but a small symbols addition, subtraction, and multiplication and division. And next relational operator greater than equal to, less than equal to, and equal to. And logical operators and, or, not. And bitwise operators, so and, or, and bitwise or. And increment or decrement operator means, so increment means plus plus and decrement is minus minus. And assignment means it's nothing but we can assign the value to the variable. So first we discuss about the arithmetic operators. So it is nothing but addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So these are all under the operators. So see one example. So how to write these operators using in program. Okay, see the one example. Include stdiv.h. So what is meant to stdiv.h means standard input output header files. And what about the include? It is nothing but includes the header files. And here, so void main, it is nothing but a starting of the function. Here I want to take, for example, a equal to 50 and b equal to 20. So for example, I want to take the two variables, so a and b. So in arithmetic operators, so it is nothing but addition, subtraction, multiplications is there. So how to write operations in this program? So means here, so I want to take summation, sum. Okay, so and I want to take subtraction. So I want to take multiplication. So this is about the just I want to take summation and sum and multiplication. So I want to print the summation of two variables. So it means by using printf. So sum value is %d slash n sum. So %d, what is the purpose of using percentage means it is nothing but integer type. So that's why I am using this sum. So total integer type, that's why we are using %d. What about the slash n? So slash n it tells about the go to the next line. And next I want to take subtraction of this variable. %d slash n sub. And last I want to take multiplication. Okay, so okay, this is the small example by using arithmetic operators. So here, so what is the output here? I already assigned directly values to the variable a comma b. So what is the summation? Sum equal to a plus b. So means 50 plus 20. So 70. And what about the next one? Subtraction. So means a minus b. Means 50 minus 20. 30. And next multiplication. So means 50 into 20. So this is the output. So this by using small operators, so plus, minus, and division. So how to use programming in PPS? So PPS means it is nothing but a programming for problem solving. And next, Okay, and next go to the next one, relational operator. So relational operators means it is also one type of a operator. Okay, relational operator. So it is also one type of a operator, and it is mainly used in decision and making and loops. So what are the operators in relational operators? So it is nothing but equal to and not equal to and greater than equal to and less than equal to. So what is the purpose of using this one? So means it is nothing but in by using the loop, so it can decide the decision making and loops. So by using these operators, so I am writing small program in C. Okay, so first we can go to the hash include stdio.h. Okay, and it is nothing but a void main int. I want to take, for example, 60 a value, and here b value is 30. Okay, so I want to send the a comma b values is 60 and 30. Okay, next here we are using the conditions is, so printf slash n. Here for example a equal to b. So this condition is true or false. So a is 60 and b is 30, but different numbers. So it is nothing but a condition is false. So return 0. And next printf y. So both condition is false. Okay, and next printf %d slash n, and next a not equal to b. Okay, so a not equal to b. So this condition is true. Why? A value is 60, b value 30. So means return 1. Condition is true. Next, so I want to take greater than. Okay, so means, so I want to take a greater than b. So means a value 60 and b value 30. So means it is a condition is true. So condition is true, then return 0. Return 1. If condition is false, then return 0. Next. Okay. And next one. So see the condition. So it is condition also false. So return 0. So it checks the each and every conditions. So means it is nothing but a equal to b, and next here a not equal to b and a greater than b, a less than b. Okay. So this is the conditions. So by using this condition, I can write small program in relational operator. Okay. And coming to the next operator, logical operator. So logical operator, it is also one type of a operator, and here we are using the joining of any two expressions or conditions. Joining. So means it is nothing but a, for example, take an example, and end. So here, so end. So I want to take, for example, x equal to 6 and y equal to 3. So means x greater than 10 and y. So this condition is true or false. So means return true. Y means 6 is condition is true. This condition is true. So then return true. And next R. So means x equal to 6 and y equal to 3. So x equal to 5 and y equal to 5. So return false. Why? So x is not equal to 5 and y, this condition also false, this condition also false. So total return value is false. And next, not. So not means x equal to 6 and y equal to 3. So not x equal to 5. Why? So return true. Why means, so if condition is true, not means true. Otherwise, not true means so true. So this is here we are using logical operators. So here some important of truth table is there. So what are the truth table? Here input and output. So A plus B. So A, I want to take 0 and B. So what are the truth table? C, 0 and 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 1. So 1, 1, 1. So this is nothing but a one truth table. So by using this one, so how to write? So how to write a program, small program in C. Okay. Okay. So as new hash include stdio.h. Okay, and void main. Okay, int a, for example int b. Okay, so I want to take two variables, right? Int a and int b. So here what is the condition? Here means end. So here if I want to take if statement. So what is the if statement? If statement is true, then print that statement. So otherwise go to the else statement and print that statement. So for example, if a and b. So what it indicates? A is one statement and B is one condition. So if condition is true, print that any one condition false. Okay, it print the returns 0. Okay, and if condition is true, else condition true, all condition true. Okay, and it can print the return 1. Okay. Okay. So this is about the if condition is true. So then print that return 0. Otherwise all condition is true and return 1. So if end. And next, what about the next one? It is nothing but a if or. So what it indicates? So or it is nothing but a is, for example, one condition is true and B condition is false. Then it can print the true statement. If both condition is false, then go to the return 0. All false. Printf, one condition is true. Okay, here it can return 0, return 1. Why means, so in R, so any one condition is false. So one condition is true, another condition is false, then that time it can access the return 1. And next, else. So printf, all statements are, all conditions are false. Means all conditions are not satisfied. So then that it is return 0. Okay. So in R it is nothing but one condition is true. Another condition is false, but it can return the true value. If both condition is false, then it can return 0. And next, not. So I want to take the if not. Okay, so in that, so printf, it is nothing but a not condition. So means here condition, one condition false. So return 0. Okay, return 1. If condition, so all condition false. Okay, so return 0. Okay, so here this is a small program. So how to write operators in programming language. Okay, and next, here we are using the next operator. Okay, increment and decrement operator. So means here we can discuss the, in that one program is there, assignment operator. Okay, so what is meant by assignment? So it is nothing but equal to. Okay. Okay, so assignment, it is nothing but equal. Ante we can assign variable to the and variable to the value. For example, take an example, x equal to 10. So 10 is a value, I can assign that value to the variable x. It is nothing but a assignment operator. So take an example. So I wanted to, by using this assignment operator, so how to use in programming we can discuss now. As you know, hash include stdio.h. Okay, and next void main. Okay, next int assignment. For example, x equal to 10. Okay, so what it indicates? So it indicates that 10 is a value. Okay, so I can assign that value to the variable x. So it is nothing but assignment operator. So I wanted to print that x value. Then printf x value is, so percentage d slash n and x. So what it indicates? So percentage d means it is nothing but integer type, and slash n means go to the next line. So I wanted to print the x value. Okay, so it is nothing but a small program how to use assignment operator in programming for problem solving. So in coding. So means it is nothing but int x equal to 10. No need to assign directly defined. So int x equal to 10 means it is also one type of a defined. Y means 10 is a value and it can assign x. Okay. So this is another program. So I wanted to display, for example, I want to take okay, stdio.h. So means it is nothing but a void main standard input and output, and next include. So what is it meant by void main? It is nothing but a main function of that program. So I want to take, for example, x 20. So what it indicates? 20 is a variable and I can assign 20 to the x value. Okay. Printf. So I wanted to display the x value. X value is percentage d slash n and x. Okay, so this is about the another example by using assignment operator. Okay, next coming to the next one. So here we are using the next one, increment or decrement operator. So increment or decrement operator means what is meant by increment or decrement. So it is nothing but here we are using the increment operator, it is nothing to plus a. Otherwise, and here we are using the prefix and postfix. Here there is a two types of increment and decrement operator is there. So what is a prefix and postfix? So it is nothing but a plus m and minus m. So what is the difference between the prefix and postfix? So I can assign value to the, for example, m equal to 6, but here plus m and it can incremented by 1. For example, I want to take m equal to 3. So what is the increment here? 4. So I can assign the 4 to the m, then only it can access, and m equal to 4. So what are the post? So post means m plus. So first initially it can give the m equal to 3. Okay, so first assign that value directly to the m here. So what is the difference means prefix and postfix. So first we can give the value to the m value and it can incremented by 1 to the m value. So that is called prefix. So whatever the postfix, so it is nothing but I can give the value to the m. Okay, and I can assign that value and directly, and then only next step it is can incremented that one. So this is the main difference between the prefix and postfix. Okay, so see, so it is nothing but objects. So I wanted to already we can discuss the different types of arithmetic operators and relational operators and special operators. So what is meant by operators here? So here we can use the different types of symbols. So means it is nothing but a markable, plus, minus, into. So this is about the different types of symbols we can use in operators. So what is meant by plus, equal to? So what is meant by plus, equal to means it is nothing but it is arithmetic operators. So here I want to take x plus y equal to z. So means I want to take two variables. And next a plus b into 5. It is nothing but a operators, and a and b is the variables and 5 is a constant. So total this one is the expression. Okay. And next here we are using the different types of a. So operators. So what are the different types of a operators? So means increment and decrement. And next one here arithmetic operations and logical operations and relational operators and increment and decrement operators and bitwise operators and conditional operators. And next one, it is a special operator. It tells about the different types of operators. So here, so arithmetic operators. So what is meant by arithmetic operators? So arithmetic operators, it tells about the different types of arithmetic operators. So plus, minus and equal to. It is nothing but numerical values. So here by using this one, so how to write program we already discussed. So here also some programs is there. So addition. So I want to take 2 plus 3. So means here it is nothing but a 5. Okay. So 2 plus 3 addition is the 5. So int a equal to 5. So means I can assign 5 to a and b equal to 7. Int c. So c equal to a plus b. So I wanted addition of this one. So means c equal to a plus b. C equal to 5 plus 7. Okay. And next one subtraction. So it is nothing but we can give some value to the a value. A value is 7, b value 5. And what of the c? So 7 minus 5. So means 2. Okay. So this is about multiplication, subtraction. And next coming to the multiplication. So means here also we can assign some value to the a. So means a equal to 7, b equal to 5 and int is equal to c. So whatever the c equal to a into b. So means a into b means 7 into 5, 35. And I want to take division also. So means int a equal to 7, into b equal to 5, into c. So c equal to a by b. So means c equal to a by b, c equal to 7 by 5. Okay. And next here we are using the different types of arithmetic operators and module also. So how to write int a equal to 100 and b equal to 10 and int c. So means a module b. So means this is the value for c. And next how to write program. how to write program by using these algorithms I already discussed in PPTs. And here it is nothing but a int a equal to 10 and b equal to 100. CR or SCR means clear screen. So I want to print addition, I want to print subtraction, I want to print multiplication, and here division. So what are the value? A equal to 10, b equal to 10. So it is nothing but addition, subtraction, multiplication. And what about the relational operator? I already told it is a relational operator is nothing but a two operands between the variables. So here it is nothing but equal, not equal, greater than, and greater than equal to, less than equal to. Okay. So here what is the less than? So means here I want to take for example a equal to 5. Okay, and b equal to 10. Okay, and I want it to less than. So if condition is there, if condition is true, then print that statement. So otherwise go to the else statement. So condition is true. And next one, less than or equal to. So what is the less than or equal to? So means take an example. If a, this is a condition. So if a equal to 10 and b equal to 10. So if condition is true, right? So greater than equal to, so greater than not, but equal to is, condition is true. Okay, condition is true. And next, if this one is the another example. This condition also false. So means it is nothing but symbol is false and equal. So what about the greater than? So means operand 1 and operand 2. So I want to take some simple examples here also. So means here we can, for example, tree. So tree 1, so height, and height tree 2. Okay, and based on this one comparison. So which one is the greater than 1? So okay, and greater than or equal to. So this is the greater than or equal to. Okay, and next here we are using the equal to option also. Okay, and next here. Okay, and greater than or equal to. So if we are using the two variables, right, a and b. So I can assign the a value 10 and b value 10. So condition is false. Okay, if a is equal to b and here condition is true. And here next one, operand 1 and operand 2. So value of this one equal to. So based on this one, so see a equal to b. So means it is nothing but it is a equivalent. Okay. So value of operand 1 not equal to operand 2. Okay. So it is nothing but a not equal to. Why? So it is nothing but a weight. So this weight is heavy, this weight is so low. So it is nothing but a not equal to b. So means weight of the apple is 20 grams. So size of a operator. So what's the matter with size of a operator? So here we are using the size of a operator, unary operator and size of. So it tells about the data type. So constant arrays. So example, size of int. So int, you know the what is the bytes. So int is a 2 bytes. And size of char. So it tells about the char is the 1 byte. And what of the size of float? So it is nothing but a float 4 bytes. And double it is nothing but a 8 bytes. So here data type and size in data type. Okay. So char, and this is about small example for this one. Okay. Okay, and so here we are using this one. Okay, we can already discuss the introduction part also, and operators also, and types of operators, and arithmetic operators, and relational operators, and logical operators, and next there are different types of increment and decrement also. So here we are using the logical operators. Okay, we can discuss the different types of this one also, and increment and decrement also. And next here we are using the different types of operators of conditional operator, And here we are using the bitwise operator and different types of a operations. And next one here special operator. So special operators tells about the different types of a comma operator, and here we are using the size of this one. Okay, so you know, so what is the difference of a comma operator? So by using, so x equal to 10, so means it's nothing but assign value to the variable. Okay, x equal to 10. And what about the this one operator comma, and next one is the, so it nothing but size of. So we can discuss the different types of a sizes also. So int, float, char, and different types of a data types. So each and every data type it can assign some values to the variables. So we can declare first a definition of data types. So int a equal to 10 and something int b equal to 10. So these are different types of a variables also. Each and every variable we can assign some data type. Okay, so this is, and we can discuss the, and this is all the, so different types of data types. And here we are using the arithmetic operators and conditional operators and special operators, bitwise operators and comma operator. These are all operators under operating. So means main aim of this programming means, so first we can initialize the data type. So what are the data types? Each and every variable it can assign some data type and it can assign some values. So then only it can declare. So int a equal to 10. So means 10 is a value. So I can assign 10 value to variable a and it is a type of integer. Okay. So this is the, we can use the simple program. We can take the each and every operators and we can explain this one. Okay. And here we are using the, so operators arithmetic and conditional. So each and every operator it can assign some task of doing in programming language. So each and every data type and assignment operator, conditional operator, these are the very important operator in operators, right? So here we can already discuss the include stdio.h also. So stdio.h means standard input and output, and here we are using the void main also and special operators also. So here it's nothing but a special operator, comma and size also. Okay, each and every size it can give some data type of that variable. Okay, so data type it can uses. So here this is the discuss the each and every data types, and here we can use, so means, so this is the different types of arithmetic operator. So thank you one and all. So this is the, I discussed the topic operators. Thank you.